Wow. I've been playing Guild Wars 2 for about 3 weeks now, and all of a sudden, like, I tried to play SDGO for a couple of missions, and I'm getting so used to Guild War controls now that I can't remember how the hell I'm supposed to play SDGO anymore. So yeah. Anyways, I rolled a brand new item capsule machine. I don't know. Anytime within the last 3 weeks it popped up, it was an item capsule machine. It was this thing. I wanted Perfect Strike, I wanted Double O Quanta Full Saber, and I already have the Reborn's Egner Whip. Double O Sunriser, meh, don't want it. But anyways, I rolled it and I lost 200,000 points. Good times. But I did get results. Got the Double O Quanta Full Saber. I got one. Oops. Let's see. Close, please. Thank you. I got one, two. Yeah, I got two Dynamis repair, which I don't disagree with. Well, I only disagree with it with the fact that it's redundant. It doesn't make any sense. It shouldn't really exist, or it certainly shouldn't have a missile mode. I don't get that one. Why would it have a missile mode? And by the way, they're not even homing, so okay, stupid. Jinx Cannon, well, I've already got one, so I don't care. Fourth Gundam, or Fourth Gundam, I'll be using it later, I guess. And I'm probably going to trash the two Dynamas. Oh, by the way, I got a third Reborn's Egner Whip. And the subject of this particular video is the Rig Contio, which I have no interest in getting whatsoever. I've seen video and I've seen info on it, and I really don't care. But there it is. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah, I got no interest in this thing. Just it exists. So apparently,
Kind of looks
like
neat.
this is a high level ass. No, it's a high level boss. I was gonna say badass, and somehow just ass came out. Okay, he probably is an ass. He, she, whoever it is. But yeah, like I know it's this is other than the Victory Gundam and the V2s that we've got. This and the 9 or 7 gun blasters that you got. Other than those, this is the only other unit from Victory that's in SDGO, which doesn't sound right. Maybe I'm forgetting some.
That's weird.
Yeah, I mean, not. And I think the A-rank version, just the regular Contio, is already out. So yeah, I have no interest in this thing. So
So, is the Rig Contio sort of like the Victory equivalent of the Suzabi?
I don't know how high up the chain it goes. I don't even know which one it fights. So I don't know. Crap, what's the button already up? There it is.
Man, we don't even have the mobile suit that Katagina uses from Victory Gundam.
Which one's that? Hey, just to humor me, do you have any of the V2s?
I do have a couple of the V.
Whichever one you want. Oh, sure, go easy on me, why don't you?
Alright, hold on.
Close enough. It's from Victory, I don't care. But you don't have to hold down that button. It's stupid that they have to do that in Guild Wars. I don't like that. You're constantly holding that button down, because I want the cursor to be available, but the way the WASD works, it's just Okay, so you got that, and I'll start recording. And now for you fans of my videos out there, we have a special guest. Care to introduce yourself, man?
Hi, it's Maxzilla again, here to be Ava's punching bag again.
Now die. Wow, that's a good reload. That was what, 10 shots right there? 9 shots, I think, yeah. That actually did quite a bit of damage, despite your fortress.
Yeah, it did.
Q, Ava, that's what you want to press Q, not 1. Wait, the knockdown is on the scattering gun? What? Hmm. Hmm. You know, I just
That
realized that maybe you using the whatchamacallit, the V dash is kind of a bad idea because it's got that fortress on it.
true. What? It has one funnel?
Mm-hmm. And that's all it did to an A rank. Look at that.
So is this thing an S rank Kamahama?
I have no idea. So that's 6 hits from that thing. That's stupid. Oh yeah, that's a big threat.
So handy in this game.
I'll be honest. I wasn't aiming to get this, so whatever. Why do you put the knockdown on weapon one? That's so stupid. Is what kind of scattering beam is this, anyways? Tell me what's the spread on this? Is it just 3 shots or what is it?
It's like 3 shots in a straight line. It doesn't even look like a scattering beam.
Yeah, because it looks like it's just a straight line. It's not a fan from the side view.
I think maybe the only reason why it's considered a scattering beam is because it fires 3 beams from the boobs.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It's got those 3 cannons there. All right, we got a minute and a half left. So melee mode. 4 hits. Yeah, we shouldn't have gone with V dash. So I've got that fortress I have to go through. Well, we could do it over.
Should have gone with the Salt Buster.
Salt Buster. Yeah, maybe. Oh, I wonder if I can AU with this. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Here we go. Ah, shoot, it's a 4 hit. I forgot. Oh, it is an 8 hit. Alright. Even though I totally goofed up and didn't hit you with 2.
Well, that's decent, I guess.
Has surprisingly good melee for, is this a scissors? I think. What? I don't know what this is.
Probably be scissors.
This is just a... I don't know. It's bizarre. Like I said, I didn't want it, but, I mean, now that I'm actually playing with it, meh. It's like Hamma Hamma, except somehow more awkward.
That's a weird sentence.
And no, I wouldn't consider it a strange sentence, because, like Hamma Hamma is... I can't think of many other units in SDGO that have just one funnel on them as opposed to 2 or 3. I think, like, S Gundam Incom has one. So, I mean, like, there is precedence for it, but...
Well, I mean, still,
Why is
it's
the
just
knockdown
one
weapon
funnel
not
that does
open?
awful damage.
Yeah, it does awful damage. 1, 2, 3. That's it. I mean, the advantage is it comes back right away. And fortunately, this is actually one of those rare occasions where it'll switch to a weapon that doesn't knock over, which is, one of my pet peeves when it comes to units that have remotes. Because if I fire it, and I also don't have to spam it. So, that's actually something good. But yeah, I mean, just, it's weird. Alright, mobility time. Presumably the melee mode is going to get the longer boost duration. Yeah, it's got to be a scissors.
Barely over half.
Yep, melee mode is more. Yeah, now it's
It's actually a
boosting like
pretty
a
decent
rock when it
dash
goes
for
that
the melee
far.
mode.
Hmm?
I said it has a pretty decent boost duration in melee mode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not bad. Wait, what was that? Thought I just saw the funnel pop out during the combo.
I saw that too.
Oh, it does come out. Hmm. I don't know. Just like meh.
It's such a strange suit.
Yeah, I mean,
It feels like one of those suits that was made by sort of like editorial mandate rather than having a need to be in the game.
Maybe.
Hurry, we need a bad guy S rank from Victory Gundam. Okay, I got it. Rick Contio. Okay, cool.
Well, Ralph Fleischer, or no, Ralph Fleischer's from F91. Never mind. Yeah, it just stops just a hair shy each time. I don't want to say it's bad, but like it just doesn't do anything. I mean, why would you only have one of those? I can understand why it's there, but why not make it like um, I don't even know what I would like. I know so little about the Rig Contio. Like, I don't know what I would have done differently with it. You know, maybe put a beam machine gun or a three part beam rifle, or something. I mean, why it has a knockover? I don't know. Like, I expect this to be the knockover, not the chest thing. Like chest thing, I don't get it. Oh yeah, that's a real big
And for
threat.
that matter,
Oh, there is one thing though. When you throw this lone funnel out or this lone remote, by the way, you can't transform because during
oh,
the melee, that thing pops out.
actually, throw out the lone funnel again. Nope, never mind.
Yeah, hold on.
You know, the funnel does so much slashing, you'd think it would be a scissor bit.
Yeah, yeah. Now that you mention it, yeah, that is a thing.
Actually, kill me. Okay.
Because the beam is out, the beam saber blade is out, but it's shooting. So yeah, I mean, you
Yeah.
you totally nailed it on the head there. That should have been a scissor bit. I guess they're allergic to scissor bits in this game. I don't know.
You know, if there's one thing I have to give the funnel credit for, is that it reloads pretty quickly.
Yeah, reloads is. Can you back off to outside visual range? By the way. Yeah, I know. Huh. That knockdown actually is long range. That's surprising.
It's actually pretty decent.
Yeah, Guild Wars is just kind of. Because like I need to go to the
I've
bank and
never
organize my
expected it to.
Huh?
God, we're already jumping over each other's words. Jesus.
Yeah, we're so used to using Skype now. We don't have to deal with lag on Skype. Although Wacky said he was gonna. I think either he or Cool Kid found a new voice chat program that doesn't have lag and it doesn't take as much space. And it's more flexible than Ventrilo. So oh no. Anyways, this thing it's a scissors, so that doesn't surprise me too much. But I'll be honest, I have no idea what I'm going to do with this thing. Just like I wasn't planning on getting it. I don't hate it. It's just it's weird. Like it says scattering beam gun, but it's not a cone. But I guess that's okay because it's really narrow focus. It goes out to long range, which is good. So it can do the long range thing pretty well. And then it's got a nice melee mode. It's got there it is again a slow melee attack where it's part of a combo or you use slow on them or you hit them with melee and you get a slow ailment attached to it, which doesn't make sense to me. You should be able to slow them down in order to be able to catch up with them faster. Hit them with a slow at range, and then when you get like, what's the point? Max, explain this to me. Why would you put a slow on somebody when they're already within grasp? Like, why? Like if you're already at melee range, if you're already hitting them with melee, what's the purpose of having a slow ailment on there? Because if you hit them with the slow and knock them down, by the time they stand up, the ailment has worn off. So what's the point of having it there?
No idea. I guess maybe just to make the other person feel bad.
I don't know. Just like I'd rather have like a control shock or a boost down or something that completely disorients them. That's what I'd rather have as opposed to. Okay, so what would I do with it? Reloads seemed fine. Um, Gosh, what would I do? I think kind of the one thing that really bugs me about this is that remote. That it really it does shit damage, and there's only one, and you're restricted from the melee. You hit the nail on the head there, Max. You said that it should have been a scissor bit. Yeah, it should have been a scissor bit because when you deploy the thing, how do I deploy? F. That's how. Okay. Yeah. When you deploy the scissor bit, or yeah, when you deploy this claw thing, which actually is a I think it actually is like a scissor bit in the Universal Sentry or whatever it is they call it in Victory. I think it is still Universal Sentry. It's not the Reguild Sentry, whatever that means. But yeah, it should have been a scissor bit, I think, and it just kind of shoots. Like a scissor bit would hit 5 or 6 times. There is one thing though: you're guaranteed to hit them 3 times no matter what, because unlike all other remotes, there's only one of these, and you can't break, and it won't collide with anything else inconveniently. Like standing up against walls, you used to be able to break funnels that way. It doesn't work anymore. But this has only one funnel on it, so I guess that's a good thing. Considering how low the damage is, it just and it ties up your melee mode. It's weird. I don't see any advantage to even pulling the thing out. Maybe they should
I
increase
don't
the
see any
damage on
advantage
it.
either.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if they increased the damage on it, maybe made it a 5 hit, or if they made it a scissor bit, which has 5 to 6 hits, that would be different. Reload seemed okay. There aren't. I don't think there are any medium ranged weapons on this. This is one of those few units that there has nothing but long and melee or long range and melee range weapons on it because remotes don't count. So that's actually kind of an interesting twist on things. Mobility seemed good. We didn't really test the. Well, it's a scissors, so I don't know. It I kind of wanted to call it one side or a jack of all trades. Kind of like maybe I should be attracted to this, but I'm not. Hmm. Any thoughts on what I might do for a build, Max? What you would do for a build?
If I had to be entirely honest, I wouldn't put forth the effort into doing a build for that unit. But if I
We
honestly
have
had
to
to
humor
do a
them,
build,
Max.
yes, we have to humor them. Um, if I wanted to do a build, I would want to see if there was a way I could up the damage on the funnel.
You can't do that. You can do it. Okay, so I can do a generic attack up, and that will affect the. Well, it says it'll affect it. I'm not sure if it actually does. Remotes are kind of notoriously immune to modifications with custom parts nowadays. So you used to be able to change them before G Generation G Revolution, but not anymore. But anyways, yeah, in here it says that the beam short claw will increase in damage. So, and then that's going to be applied to everything else. What
I
else would
think
we
an
do?
attack up will help the unit.
So we're probably thinking an attack type, which means mobility might be helpful. So I'm going to put the booster on there. Should I even bother with like defense up or something along those lines?
Well, I didn't really get to smacking around the rig Contio enough to really feel
Yeah.
how, like, papery it was.
You know, let's do that. We'll do that right now. No, I'm not going to save custom parts. Let's do that. See what happens. Maybe that'll give us some direction in where we want to go.
Honestly, thinking about it now, I think, like, an attack up skill, will help with its damage output. Definitely needs boost duration increase because of its X rank, or, scissors, boosting.
I didn't think the mobility was bad on it. I didn't think that at all. It had a good boost duration. Maybe speed could be tweaked a little bit. So this might have, maybe the advantage. Maybe this thing, despite being a scissors, maybe it's supposed to be high mobility. I mean, maybe that's what it's supposed to be. I just realized it's got two skills on it that I haven't tested yet. I just realized. Go ahead and yeah. Erased.
Goodbye.
Okay, drop me to 50%, and I want to see what it does to reload rates. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, wrong one. Well, there's a market difference here, so. That would be such a weird thing. Normally the knockdown weapon is not one, but it's actually two, so it's weird for me to have to go from here to here and then back to here. It's weird. And then this, let's see this thing. Oh my god, it only hit you twice.
Wow. It only hit me twice.
1, 2, and twice
It
again.
only hit me twice!
Oh, because it's recharging so quickly. It doesn't have time to fire a shot. Recharged right there. So it's literally burning. It literally burns out so fast. It's recharging so quickly. It doesn't have time to do a third shot.
I guess it kinda hit me with a third shot right there. Wow, that's actually pretty pathetic.
That's almost Strike Freedom Meteor bad. Oh, that's awful. What? That should have been a scissor bit. Like, and you know, the sad thing about it is the reload rate makes sense for it, but you put a reload up on it and it's doing such little damage. There's no point to it. Look at this. Oh, I just realized you've got an eye field. Well, we didn't hear. Come here. All right, do your thing.
Actually, I don't have any skills right now.
You've got a permanent eye field. Booster, search distance, max damage, and show enemies on radar. You know, I'm thinking.
I wouldn't really say this unit's tanky, but it's not really like paper thin, you know.
No. Max, take me to 50 again. I just had an interesting thought. Oh. I think this is a mobility unit. This thing is designed for high mobility and kind of spamming. I think that's what they're trying to aim for here. Wow.
Whoa.
That almost matches the SR Sinanju. Damn.
Wow. That's actually kind of surprising.
Yeah. Okay, so it looks like they're going for. I think the reason it doesn't do more damage is just because it. I think at this point, I think it's what 70%. It starts to spam. So I think what they want you to do is kind of get in close to the target. You know, use your mobility to get there, and then transform, and then just wail away on them at that point. So it looks like it's designed to. It's kind of more like it softens up the target at long range, and then it closes in and engages with melee at close range. I think melee is supposed to be where the real damage is. Yeah, there's the 9 hit, and that's with So the damage is all on the melee. Looks like.
What? Wait. Are you,
What?
do you see this bubble here?
Bubble?
Do you
What?
see this, like, spec bubble?
Nope.
I fired my range spec, and it didn't connect. OGP.
Burn OGP. Sit down, sir. What? Okay, that's bullshit. OGP, you crazy, crazy kids. Promoting new games while being unable to fix the current ones. Or rather, unwilling to fix the current
capitalism.
ones. Oh wait, are we still recording? Damn it.
Nothing. No, I think you took it off record.
Wait. Okay, so it looks like that's what they're going for. I mean, even though it's classified as a scissors, it's got good mobility and it's got good melee damage. It's got fair reload rates. So that's probably why it doesn't do so much damage at range mode, because, OG Planet, or not OG Planet, SDGO and Softmax apparently have this allergy against having long range spam that actually does significant damage to things. But there is one thing I'm really glad of, and that is when you fire off the claw. Like ordinarily, when you fire off, or in my case, when I have to fire off a remote weapon, I have to click the button over and over and over and over. I've seen people that can throw all 6 or all 5 or however many remotes, and they'll all go out instantly. With me, because of that server lag or whatever the hell it is, it takes like 10 seconds of me spamming the trigger in order to get all 6 or all 5 or all of the remotes out. So with this one, you get a single shot, or you get it out instantly. But the problem is that it does shit damage. And it also ties up your melee for some reason. So it looks like it's meant more for softening up targets at. It's weird that it's at long range. I'll be honest. That it's all long range weaponry like that. That's I can understand the railgun. It says variable beam launcher. So I can understand that being long range, but maybe reduce the amount of ammo, keep the reload where it is, and give it more damage, and then switch the chest cannon, switch it to kind of a quad or a triple shot, tri-shot, triple shot, and that might, and then give it a few more ammo. Like I don't see this thing as the kind of unit where you need a knockdown, but we have to work with what we work with. So I would say mobility seems to be fine, and the few times you were able to hit me, you said it didn't seem to have any notable defense of any kind. Let me look at the skills here. HP is 60%.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I was saying that it didn't feel tanky, but it doesn't feel paper thin either. It's just sort of damage, or not damage, average.
Average, yeah. Let's see. Units booster amount is increased. Just say boosteration because that's what everybody else calls it. Okay, so boosteration's increased. Search distance, max damage for all weapons, and you get radar. And then the high performance OS is agility, reload, and search distance. So, yeah, it looks like you're just supposed to kind of sort of spam long range or whatever it is, and then, well, the way I would do it is spam at long range, which is actually good, by the way. The reload rate on weapon 2 is actually decent enough, and it goes out to long range. It doesn't do the greatest amount of damage, so I think at this point an attack type attack custom parts would be viable, at least to get that, because 3% attack or 3 points of attack up is not good enough. I think 9. In this case, you do have to do an attack up. Mobility seems to be fine, so I'm not going to recommend the dash booster reduction. Maybe speed, but I don't see any reason for going for a mobility type. Attack type right now seems to be the best, so maybe do. By the way, I only have 2 custom slots in here, so but I'm not going to waste the custom expansion in order to expand it out to 3 or 4. So right now I'm thinking, wait, no, force a habit. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do the 500 HP up, and then do generic attack up. What you could do beyond that, I'm running out of ideas, Max. Any ideas?
No, not really. I think you're basically like covering your bases with the attack up as far as like offensive skills are concerned because its boost duration's fine and what is it? And you already increases defense, so I don't know, maybe give it that defensive skill where it can see SP or units with full SP gauge coming at you.
Oh, that sounds kind of sneaky. Yeah, but then you'll lose the attack up. That's only in a defensive build that you can use that. So you'd have to choose between having more attack and having the full SP on radar.
Honestly, if I had to choose, maybe I'd take full SP on radar.
Really?
Cause, I mean, like, I know the damage on the lone funnel it throws out is absolutely pathetic, but the damage on everything else is okay.
Mm-hmm.
And when its health is dropped low enough, or was it when its health is dropped low enough, it actually does. It has crazy mobility and has pretty good damage in its melee mode. So I don't know, maybe give it that SP on radar skill and then throw an SP down on it, and you might be able to do something interesting with
Mm-hmm.
that unit.
So you're suggesting maybe so HP up and then do the radar?
Yeah, honestly, thinking about it now and after seeing how it performs with the skills active, I think that might be the better way to go.
Hmm. Maybe I've been disconnected from SDGO for 3 weeks, and I'm kind of getting out of the groove of it. I don't know, but like I maybe I should like this more than I do. The remote is a real big letdown. I'll say that. The melee seems fine, and the it's nice to have a knockdown at long range. It's why you'd call it a scattering beam gun. I'm not sure. Instead of just a triple shot, if all 3 shots hit, whatever. So, but like it almost feels like a jack of all trades, and maybe it is. Maybe just having long range spam is good in this case. I think kind of the biggest, I guess maybe flaw is that claw thing. The remote is just so weak. It's almost not even worth throwing out. Maybe if you want to try and find a target, and then by the time it recharges, you're close enough you can actually do something about it. Then you can switch to melee mode, I guess. Um, but yeah, in terms of custom parts, like it doesn't seem to have any inherent flaws in terms of reload rates or kind of the things I usually complain about. Am I going to combine it? No. So, time to talk about stickers. I'm guessing the 2 shoulders, and I can't turn it. Wonderful. I don't know why it does that. Can I turn now? Good, yes. Okay, so I'm guessing it's going to be. Oh, maybe it'll end up on the sides of the arms or something. And then the shield. Not sure. Oh, left shoulder, right shoulder, and the backpack. Okay, that's not bad. That's reasonable. Let's see. How do you paint up? Whoa. I'm guessing this goes down here. Yep. The gray bits get painted up. I didn't even think of that. What the hell?
What?
Okay, so get this, Max. Get this. The big green eyes that it has
Yeah.
are actually not eyes. You can't paint them.
What?
Yeah, you can't paint the green air. You can't paint the green. It turns out that the eyes are actually those little red slits on the front of the green eyes. That is bizarre.
Yeah, that's real bizarre.
Boy, I'll never look at this thing the same way. I thought those were giant eyes. What the hell? Okay, so
What
I've
has
got
been seen cannot be unseen.
yeah. Well, I'll tell you. Well, fortunately, I can paint up the sensors, so it's just kind of a big, or maybe it was. I don't know. Okay. Anyways, and then if I put black on there, that's gonna ruin it. So, huh. Okay, maybe it'll do better as Unit 4. Oh, it can't because it's got those big green eyes on it. I'm not going to try and put Unit 4 on this because the green will just ruin it. Go insect on it, maybe? Or, I don't know.
Sounds like a pickle.
Yeah. This thing actually succeeded in defeating all of my color schemes. I can't believe it. Okay.
Just because of its eyes.
Oh god, the Akami coloring the paint set ruined because the horns go red and then the gray bits turn yellow. So
Ugh.
it turns out to be white with gold trim and then a little bit of red in the back. The red is wasted on this thing, by the way. Ooh. Although which one is it? Blue 4. That looks pretty awesome. That actually works with Oh, okay. By itself, the Black 3 paint set looks awesome. It'd be terrible because I couldn't do it with Unit 4 coloring, but it still looks great. Oh,
Hmm.
dude. Can I? If you did this right, you could get G1 Unicron out of this. If you worked at it,
G1
you could
Unicron.
get G1
That'd be
Unicron
funny.
out.
You may now proceed
Yeah.
on your way to oblivion.
Okay, I have it. Maybe I'll have to play with it when I stop playing Guild Wars. Take a break from Guild Wars and come back to this. I don't know. Here it is. It seems. I don't know. It's not something I wanted, and it's got a really bizarre remote. Like the remote just is kind of buzzkill for me. Um, Final thoughts, Max?
Honestly, I think it's kind of a strange unit. Like, it doesn't really, like, excel great anywhere. I mean, its melee modes does some decent damage, and it's kind of interesting with its spamming, but, I mean, that's nothing really special compared to some of the other mobile suits that we have in game. On top of that, that remote weapon is just incredibly weird. The mobile suit design is weird itself. Honestly, I could only really recommend this unit for people who like spammy slash melee units, or for people who like spammy rocks, or for people who want to collect all the Victory Gundam mobile suits.
I like spammy rocks. I don't know. Maybe I just have to play with it for a little bit. I mean, like I said, maybe I should be liking this more than I am. I don't know. But just that the claw. Okay, so if I ignore the claw, it's got a knockdown, which is a scattering beam gun, I guess, and then it's got a long range beam rifle, which is great, and then it's got you switch and it's got a strong melee. So, and it's got good boost duration. It's got good boost speed. So I mean, oh, this thing's so ugly. I can't look at it. Now. It's not as bad as the Penelope, but it is pretty damn ugly. and those eyes are just really screwing with me right now. So, yeah, I'm gonna hold. Like, I'm kind of confused just because I've been away for long enough. Um, it's a thing, I guess. So, yeah, I don't know what to say beyond this point. All right, so Maxzilla96, thank you very much once again, and this is AV Unit 4A saying thanks for tuning in.